So I was watching Alex Hormozi's book launch, which I've never seen a book launch before, but that was amazing. The level of planning that he put into it, he planned for it for years, had the books already done, and then demonstrated through these events each concept of the book. Created school, used concepts of the book. It's absolutely insane. Also, he was very truthful to his word about giving something better than an NFT and less than a Bitcoin. I mean, it was absolutely insane. I made sure I was live. I had it in the earpiece, and I was so nervous, and I got real stressed out. We had a lot of stuff going on today, but I didn't want to miss anything for the giveaways, and not because I thought it was going to be monetary value. I thought it was going to be more education, and it was education, which comes on Tuesday, and I can't wait for it. I'm going to use everything. I'm going to buy his other 2 books. I talked about that earlier, but I'm basically going to use it as a business Bible for this. Hopefully, whenever we get the parking app going on any other thing that I use, because I think it's the best thing. I mean, I think I learned more for Alex Hormozi than I did in 4 years of school. I just don't get a credential for it. This is kind of the credential by using his stuff and getting performance, which just has a whole bunch of different variables to it, but why it's becoming more successful. Anyways, outstanding. I haven't listened to the key speakers yet, so I'll do that. Maybe when I'm driving back or coming back. I've been at work for now 12 hours. Mixture of that and everything going on. Besides that, I come down to earth, back to reality. I'm getting all the data now. So this is the first probably quarter of the data. It's going to be, this is the leads that we've gotten in the last month, 137. This actually printed double-sided, but car kind of type, where they came from. I'm like, oh, that's not enough data. Because we have 28, 36, 43, 45, 49 total. And we've had several hundred customers in the last couple of years. So I entered all the customers' cities of their home address for the last 4 years, which was several hundred, which took a while. And now I'm doing an inventory from the last year and 6 months, or year and 5 months. So that's a lot of it too. But then I compare it, and hopefully I can identify a trend with the data that I have. I will be able to with these ones. These ones I'm not going to be able to, but the leads that we have, if we keep updating it, we'll be able to use the spreadsheet as a call tracker, along with, that's in the Excel, along with using the forms to identify the trend. That way we can target specific areas in there. I didn't do demographics like men, women, age. That's just gonna be way too much for a small business like this. And I think Alex would agree, or Mr. Hormozi. People probably can get sick of me talking about him, but I do remember him saying that we might only need 1 or 2 filters for being a local business. So something else I didn't say, City Auto over there, there's a train, or a whatever we call it up here. There's a train going through there, public transportation. I don't know, I can't think of the name right now. But so they got bought out, and they don't know if they're going to start somewhere else. So they would sell 50 to 100 cars a month. And now that's going to be going somewhere here, hopefully. So if we're using the money models, it's literally perfect timing. We're just going to have to spend money in ads, which I don't know. I haven't been able to look at all the cash flows, and I'm going to have to talk to the boss and say I need to see it, one for the educational and then one for the direction of the business. Which I was in my interview when I said that I wanted to do that, but I haven't done it yet. There's just been so much work to do. So that's the plan right now, of a quick rundown, and hopefully we can see the progress of that. I'm just having a hard time. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of money here. If I did the parking app, that's more of like a large baseball swing, but that could be a home run. But I don't want to overextend myself between the 2 of them, because both him and Layla say that you should focus on one thing solely. So I don't know if I'm trying to pivot too early like they just talked about, or what. But we'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to complete this line and then start filling out the couple hundred cars in the forms. Alright, that's all done. Time for a little victory milk. 1 second. Solid. So before anybody says ChatGPT, all the data. 1 is personal information. 2, it's different formats and the accuracy is not going to be there. I don't want to make up information, even if it doesn't. Some of the stuff in there was misspelled. So the most accurate would be have me do it by hand. Now, having a different CRM system isn't totally out the blue, but 1 is going to cost money, and 2, I don't know of any of them out there. The one that we have right now for information doesn't have it. They have a lot for leads, but not towards past sales, where the customer comes from, stuff like that. So we got to do that by hand. Yeah, so I don't want to over exaggerate. It was a couple hundred cars the last couple of years, but as I was thinking about it, a couple years ago was COVID, and they were still recovering from COVID, and a lot of people's finances were different. So I did the last year and 6 months was only 56 cars. You say, oh my bad, I actually said my name, but you say, hey man, how man, it threw me off. How are we gonna do this? How are you selling 10 cars, 10 or 15 cars a month, and you only sold 56 in the last year and a half? I told you earlier the business was not doing very good at all before. Average 2 cars a month. So that's how they sold 56 cars. I've been here since March. And we've been doing good. I don't have the number off the top of my head how many we sold, but yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. Kind of lost track of what I was doing, but yeah, I'm gonna go home, try to edit some videos quick, and then come in tomorrow maybe around noon, and then just try to work the data and come up with our new help for what he should do. So there we go.